Are hairy armpits really that big of an offense that you would break up with somebody over them? That's the issue Kate is dealing with right now. Hey, Kate, thanks so much for joining the Bert Show.
Hey, guys.
Hey, all right. So detail what's going on with this new guy you're dating and the fact that he is very much against your hairy armpits.
So I'm dating the most amazing man. He checks every single one of my boxes.
I bet he does.
We've been dating for a couple of months. And honestly, we really hit it off. But there is just like one thing about me he absolutely cannot stand. And I don't know if I'm willing to change it for me. I'm just not sure.
All right. And what is that thing?
So, you know, I'm a natural girly, right? I'm really all about the natural products. I try to only use natural products. I'm all about being organic, and I embraced the vegan lifestyle like a couple of years ago. And, you know, my guy is really cool with all that. But he is not cool with my armpits and the fact that there's hair under there. Like, how old are we? You know, It's summer and it's blazing hot. So, of course, you know, I've been wearing some tank tops and we've hit the pool once, a couple of times. And obviously, like I said, I have armpit hair and I'm not trying to hide it. And I'm also not trying to show it off at the same time. It is what it is. So the other night he flat out told me, like, listen, I really, really like you, but this whole armpit hair thing is really throwing me. I'm not sure if I can get past it. Would you be willing to shave? First of all, even though I was really, really pissed, upset, I suppressed my anger and I told him, you know, I'd think about it. Like, I'm mature, I can put it aside. But the more I thought about it, you know, I'm like, F that. For me, choosing to grow out my underarm hair is a small way of reclaiming my body. And in the face of misogynistic beauty standards, I do it for me. The moment I realized I was shaving my armpits for men was the moment I stopped. So why would I let this guy change that, you know? He doesn't seem to have an issue with my bush, but it's all of a sudden an issue like my arm.
Okay.
Good morning.
You know, make it make sense.
TMI.
Make it make sense,
all
Mo.
that hair.
Well, I think I've learned in listening to people that my take on relationships and sacrificing for relationships are a little different. I'm usually more so willing to do things for my partner because I just feel like that's a part of being in a relationship. And not everything, obviously. Some things is like I got to put my foot down, but other things, this wouldn't really be a big deal for me, to be honest. Like, would I be attracted to it? Probably not. I would probably want the same thing that he does, but it's something that I would have gone into understanding. But for me, it just feels like if you really like him that much, if he checks all of the boxes, I don't see the big deal in you shaving it just to satisfy him.
I think that we have to remember that people are kind of taught growing up that armpit hair is gross. And so I don't really blame your dude so much because this is a lesson he's learned since he was a child. And I appreciate his communication with you, honestly. Like, he could have just said nothing. He could have been petulant about it. And he's openly communicating with you. At the same time, I have your back about not shaving for misogynistic beauty standards. You should do it for yourself. And that's important to you. So now you're at this crossroads where it's really important to you and it's important to him and he's communicating. If this is a hill that you're willing to die on and he can't get down with it, then it's not the right relationship for you. However, if you were to shave, I would say change your perspective a little bit. You're not shaving your armpits for men. You're shaving your armpits for a specific person who you like a lot, who has expressed a thing, right? I don't know if I can get past this. If you're willing to say, well, that's an easy little change that I can make to smooth the way, and that will be my way of compromising with you, then go for it. But if he continues to ask you to change yourself, that's where you draw the line. So it's whether or not you want to dip the pool in, your toe in that pool, and if you feel like you're sacrificing your values.
And I also would put it like this: if he had a beard and you hated beards, like that just wasn't your thing, it irritated you have sensitive skin, it irritated your skin every time you kissed or made out or whatever. If you asked him to shave his beard, do you think he would do it?
I do. And at the same time, I also want to say he also has hair under his armpits.
Ooh. So be like, I'll shave mine if you shave yours?
It'd be different if I had a mustache and he really wanted, he just, it was brushing up against his lips. It was making him feel uncomfortable. That I can understand. But, I'm still on the fence.
Yeah, I think the difference between the beard argument and the underarm arm hair argument is this clearly is a representation of your values, and I would hate for you to shave and feel like you're getting like you're somehow compromising a part of yourself that's deeper than just armpit hair. But I'm with Cassie, where I'm also kind of like, take a step back and realize like you don't have to compromise your entire being just because you want to lean more towards a preference for somebody that you really care about. So I think if it's going to make you feel like you're compromising yourself, don't do it. But also, like, you know, take a step back and realize like this could just be something you do for somebody that you really like. Because trust me, girl, it's tough out here in these streets. Just what's going to be harder, finding another man or just shaving the pits?
Facts.
The Bert Show.